Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His players all set to go here on Christmas night. With Brock Ewert, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Flacco. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 26. And the Broncos will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10. Here's McLaughlin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A very quick start here on Thursday night prime time. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back to the 27. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
The Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. He's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 42-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it right side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Barker with the extra point. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. Well, it sure looks clean throwing that football last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, bro.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Middleton. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
4 yards. That's good for Broncos.
On the gun, Flacco. Connects with his back to Middleton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a throw. It's on the end route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
And you just get the play off. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We played one here on Christmas Day. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. 3rd down, it's Flacco. Command is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Wins this one at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives a good check to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Finds his fullback. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41. Mahomes. 2 walks away from one. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second down run by Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kansas City.
Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball on the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finding Hurst. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Quick throw left side, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He dodges the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The play fake. It's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47.
First down carry for Pacheco. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
No throw, third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Broncos and Troy Franklin headed back to the field on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. It is cut left side. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
A gain of 24 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Throwing from the gun here.
First down, Denver.
Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. He's still going at the 30. Spinning into the clear. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. At the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeout. So they can try a field goal now before halftime. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The regular season starts to move towards its conclusion. So many great games going on this weekend with playoff relevance. The AFC and NFC playoff pictures starting to come into focus. Big one coming up on Sunday night. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on the call. Kickoff set for 8:20 Eastern right here on EA Sports. And it's David Montgomery. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's gonna go, and go, and go. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for him earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Only need about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
Give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Pacheco again. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pacheco on 3rd. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Pistol now for Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin escapes the defender. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Good for a Broncos 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now running for the 1st time with Rodriguez to make. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. With another carry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Flacco off the play action. Finds his running back, Rodriguez to make. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
From the gun, Flacco. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Estimate. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
He's keeping it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Completed to Hurst. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal.
Estimate is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Riley Moss with that tackle. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'd sure love to commit on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Gets himself free.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Desperation time here. He finds Worthy complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this one's went down to the 33 before being stopped. Going to the line. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Mahomes. There's a screen set for Pacheco. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Lead to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Shoots away from him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Time has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Right back to Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Chiefs 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with Estimate. And he only manages one couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We'll go play action with Flacco. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap to Flacco. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Catch made. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't bring another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
Tight end in motion right.
And 9.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Don't go, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Kansas
That takes us to the 2-minute
City
warning
Chiefs.
here in KC.
First down.
Chiefs hoping to
First
make it look
down
a
and
little
goal to
better
go.
before time runs out. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker to try the point after.
Butker on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Chiefs 24.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when you're actually expecting it, but they certainly were right there.
He inside the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
They'll go again with Estimate. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun handoff to Estimate. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout.
Brings up third and 6.
Estimate on third down. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a fourth and short.
Tackled at the 25-yard
Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Flying forward, it's Estimate. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Broncos to a knee and let the clock run out on this win. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So that'll do it for this one with Brock Heward.